Good morning everybody. Welcome to the next academic session of the year. So you all have moved from now second year to third year, and we are beginning with the lecture series of this semester through video mode. This will be the first lecture that I'll start with, and we will just take the feedback as we progress through the syllabus regarding the effectiveness of this lecture. Okay. To begin with, we will just find out the definition, the meaning of a keyword which is most important in the world of computer engineering, and it is operating system. What is operating system? What is the role of operating system? So far as any computing equipment is concerned, okay, to make that equipment work, you will need some basic software. It's a software which will manage the operation of that particular gadget. It can be a laptop, it can be a desktop, it can be a palm top, it can be your mobile. So any smart gadget, okay, which does have a processing power will be governed by a basic software, and the software is operating system. So overall, it's a manager, it's a management software which looks after working of your system. Next thing that comes to your mind, our mind, is where exactly it is located. So let's study the basic structure of operating system. So you must have studied, okay, your different languages by now using computer. You must have watched videos. You must have listened to music. You must have browsed internet. You must have done a lot of work using your computer. Okay. Who is providing this facility to you? Okay. Okay. We are going to see this by studying the basic structure of operating system. Okay. So the basic structure of operating system comprises of okay, the first thing first that we know, what lies beneath is a hardware. Okay. The bottommost layer, okay, is hardware. Okay. These are the electronic component. You all know the motherboard and associated circuitry. And this hardware is lifeless without software. So to bring life in this hardware, what we pump into is the first and foremost management layer, and that layer is called as operating system. That layer is called as operating system. Operating system manages your hardware, but it acts as an intermediate, software which manages what? But it manages none other than the commands which are provided to it by the applications which are running on top of it. So what comes above operating system? Applications. And who is using this application? Of course, the user. So in short, what we have drawn now, we have drawn a basic architecture of operating system. So user is going to use, say, Microsoft Word, and whatever work I am doing in Microsoft Word, suppose if I am trying to check the spelling, I have drafted a document, I want to spell check. So whatever command that I give will be handed over to operating system. Operating system will interpret this command and will provide the command to hardware in hardware understandable form. It is a hardware that is going to process, okay, it is a hardware that is going to process your command, give back the result to OS, which is delivered to the application which has requested the service. So one more important component along with this is, finally, hardware interacts with the memory, secondary memory. So maybe our computer works with a stored program concept. What is a stored program concept? It is a concept which says that anything that you do using computer, it can be a program that you are executing, it can be a application that you are using, it can be anything, okay, finally will be stored in the memory. Finally it will be stored in the memory. So whatever you want to do, it is read from memory, and executed. It is read from memory always. So everything is stored in memory. Since everything is stored in memory and retrieved from memory and used, we call our computer as a device which works on a stored program concept. So to brief again, operating system is just like a manager which manages the operation of all the basic operation of the hardware. It brings life in the hardware. Without operating system, hardware beneath operating system is dead. So operating system brings life in the hardware, it manages the operation of hardware, okay, helps the application program, okay, to communicate their command to the hardware, get the work done, and then complete the request made by the user. So the structure of hardware comprises of, the structure of entire basic structure of OS comprises of user as a topmost layer, followed by the application program which resides on top of operating system. Then comes into picture the operating system itself, which comprises of system programs, which helps in interpreting the commands given by the user through application program to the hardware, collect the result back and provide it back to the application so that it can be displayed to the external world. And then comes the hardware, of course, which is a basic entity which actually does the task of execution with the help of the most important entity, microprocessor. And this everything what we do is generally considered as stored, and it is stored in memory, okay. And thus we understand the basic architecture of operating system. That is all in this video. We will see objectives and features of operating system in the next lecture. Thank you.